know about being the president of the Digital Olfaction Society. What is the Digital Olfaction Society and why did you start it?
The Digital Olfaction Society is a society that tries to diffuse the main advantages and the main advances that the technology has in this particular field. So this society has been founded by Marvin Edeas. He's a doctor at the hospital in Paris, and he founded this society. This society has done a lot of congresses and meetings for communication between the different parts that are in this field, like the industry, researchers, not only from the part of electronic nose and digital olfaction, but also psychologists, doctors, perfumists, people from the industry. So we put in contact in order to advance in this field. This society has organized from 2011 till the last year annual meetings to do that. And in 2008, Marvin told me if I want to do the president of this society because of my research works in this field, and I accepted because it is a very exciting discipline and it perfectly fits with my research topics. So I accepted, and we continue doing these workshops and congresses. We have also a web page, channel in YouTube, in which we try to publish the different advances in this field.
What is the role of the perfumers and the psychologists in the Digital Olfaction Society? Do they advise? Do they add to it? What is their role?
The advances of the technology not only comes from the part of sensors or the part of artificial intelligence. For example, imagine that you have in the field of vision, it is very easy to describe a color, no? So you take an instrument, you take the wavelength of the light that reflects, and if the wavelength is 400, it means that you have a red color, okay? Or even you have a chart of different colors, you go to a painter, no? So you have a chart of colors and you say, I like this color, okay? But in the field of scents and the smells, you smell something and it is very difficult to express with words, no? You say, it is like they don't have a name. They have a name of the objects that smells like this, no? So you smell something and you say, it smells like an orange, no? But you cannot describe the smell. So the name is associated to a product that smells like it, no? But with the color is totally different. So you say this is white and this is gray, and you, in some cases you have orange color, for example, is like an orange, okay? But you have yellow color and no lemon color, okay? So it is important work in how to describe the different scents, the different odors, to establish different categories. Of course, it is very difficult to generate scents and smells because, like in the case of the colors, if you mix red and yellow, you obtain the orange color. But if you cannot mix two odors or two scents and obtain a new one. So you have a mixture. When you want to generate odors, it is very difficult to combine because the chemical of odors is very complicated. You can mix two compounds and obtain a new one that are not related with those that you have mixed. And in some cases, for example, you have chemical compounds that are very similar and they smell very different one from another. So the chemical of odors is also very complicated. So that is the reason why not only electronic engineers or computer science engineers are needed for this purpose. No? So we need chemics. The sense of smell is the less understood of all the senses. The Nobel Prize in 91 was given to two researchers that discover a lot of the human sense of smell, but there is a lot of unknown in this field.
Is it difficult because that's interdisciplinary? So you're bringing a lot of different types of minds together. So is it a challenge to get everybody to speak the same language, or does everybody sort of understand each other?
The different fields speaks different languages, but we have points in common. So it is not difficult to understand from one to another, because we have several points in which we can coincide and we can extrapolate the knowledge from one field to another. So that is the reason why the congresses in this field tries to combine people from different disciplines and, for example, to organize different parts or in the Congress dedicated to different parts of the field. And I learn from the chemists learn from the psychologists, and so on. So it is good to have this mixture.
And are you welcoming new members into your society? And if so, how do people join Digital Olfaction Society?
I recommend to visit the webpage, digitalolfaction.com. And in next spring, we will celebrate our annual meeting. So I invite all the people to come to our meeting and to give a talk or to expound different or new topics and new applications that could be afforded with this type of devices. Or we can also learn. People could tell us their experiments, and we could learn from these new experiments, and similar in like other disciplines.